Good afternoon. This is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Doing my follow-up Friday. I'm a little late today. We did a little bit of a road trip, and we know how bumpy that is on the road, so I decided not to go live on the road. And I want to do some stamping with you. So, oh, here, I have my music going too here. So if you, oh, that didn't turn it off. New computer. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, now it did. Okay. Sorry about that. We have the Elvis channel playing here all the time. So, hello. I played with the tree angle. So that is the stamp set that's in the holiday book that matches up with the right triangle that's in the annual book. So it also goes with the die set that are really fun. So if you're here, let me know you're here. Wave, talk. I know I'm a little bit later. Normally I'm on at about 2. So everything happened at once today, and this is what it is. So hopefully you're joining me, if not now, if later. And I am going to get started. We're going to do a little stamping today, and then I have some extra cards to share with you. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Here we go. And here's our little ride. Woo! See my messy desk. When I have a new stamp set, I like to play with it. So I pull out all of the stamps. I'm going to try to make this a little bit bigger. Come on. Oh, there we go. So I pull out all the stamps and I play with them. So here is my card for today. This is using that cute set. And here we go. Christmas is best when we're together. Happy wishes to you and yours. But just joy and cheer. And I used a ton of our red rhinestones on here and some of our pretty new ribbon. I believe that this ribbon comes in a 2-pack with Poppy Parade, but this is Old Olive, so I wanted to use that. So here we go. Let's get started. And then I will share some of the other cards that I made with this set. Loving this stamp set. So much fun. This looks like it would be too small, but this is actually the size that I need for my tree here. And I stamped that in. This card is done with Real Red and, let's see here, I have it over here, and Mossy Meadow, which is a beautiful green. And I went with those colors because I am using designer paper from, let's see here, from the Heartwarming Hugs. I love this paper. It comes in 12 by 12, but what I love about it is that it has little tiny prints. And so for this particular set, I thought it paired up well with my my design here for this stamp set. So I'm going to just stamp this tree on here. There we go. Ta-da! And I think I can put this away. That's the only thing I stamped with that color. And then I used soft suede for the trunk of the tree. So let's pull that out. And where's my little trunk? Here it is. Okay. So tap, 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 and then there we go. So I have that on, and then I'm going to pull out my Real Red, and that's what I did. All the writing is done with Real Red. So I used a couple different elements for design. I have the bow, I have the red rhinestones, and then these cute little star elements that are just perfect size for these trees. So I'll show you again another one that I use those on. So this is Joy and Cheer. This set is done in photopolymer. So you can use all the little tiny pieces and you can see exactly where you're going. And please, Cheryl, get this straight. Let's see here. There we go. Oops. Ta-da. Okay. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp the verse in the inside right away so that all my stamping is done and I can just put it together. I did use, to add a little interest to the background on the front, I used one of my favorite little embossing folders from the annual catalog, Dainty Diamonds it's called. And it is a nice little diamond pattern that went well with this particular designer paper. So let's put this on here. Ta-da! And happy wishes, here we go, to you and yours. So, fast and easy. There. Put all those off to the side here. And I'm all done with all of my stamping. So, lickety split. That was quick. Okay. I have my green glue here, and I'm going to just start putting pieces together. So, here we go. I made quite a few cards with this these two stamp sets. A number of Christmas cards, and then I think the patterns are so nice on the triangle, the right triangle stamp set. You can make your own designer paper, which is always fun to do. So if you don't have some designer paper, you can make your own with these interesting patterns. And I'll show you the card that I did with that. I made a birthday card, kind of with using fall colors. There we go. All these little pieces to put together. There. But the mossy meadow and the reason I picked that is because of this designer paper. See, it has a nice little red stripe on the back side. But I liked this particular print because I thought it went well with my little tree too. So I was trying to, your little dog too. I sound like from the Wizard of Oz. Okay, but I thought that made a nice combination. Here is this Dainty Diamond. I'm not sure if you can really see that pattern. There we go. You can see how tiny it is. Hello, Colleen. How are you? I am so happy to see you on. Yay! So here's my Dainty Diamonds. I'm going to put that on my Real Red cardstock. So my normal layers, so this white cardstock, and I just used the regular white cardstock, Whisper White, is 5 by 3 3/4. And the normal layer here, my Real Red, is 5 1/4 by 4. So just put that on. I'm going to go ahead and put my inside on here too. As long as I'm gluing these big pieces, then I can get this out of my way. There we go. Little glue will go a long way. Remember, if you get it on your fingers, you're using too much. That is the rule that my upline taught me. If you get it on your fingers, you're using too much. So I'm just going to put it here. You have to always remember it squishes. So there you go. You don't have to get right to the very edge because it's going to go there on its own. Okay. Very cute. Okay, now let's work on the front. I have my Dainty Diamonds. Now, because this isn't just a solid flat surface, I will put a little extra glue on here down the center. There we go. And I just kind of centered this up and down and then left just a little bit of a area on the side here. When I use the designer paper, I like to have the pattern size correct with the image that I'm, working with, but also I like to have most of it showing. So I put this farther over, up and down even, and then about the same side to side, so that I'm still showing a lot of my designer paper. The Joy and Cheer I put on with dimensionals. So because this is so dark, I used my black dimensionals. So I used 3 of them on here. There we go, just like that. And I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to put my red rhinestones on, because I don't need to put them where I'm going to cover them up, right? So I just decided that I would put them on. And I have this over just a little bit. I thought it added a bit more interest. I'm going to move it up just a tad. There. To have this kind of jutting out in the white portion there. And then this is going to go directly onto my card front. No dimensionals here because I already have enough of things kind of popped up with the elements, the rhinestones and the star on here. So there we go. I love the bright red and the crisp white with the mossy meadow. I think it looks pretty. So here are my star elements. These are in the annual catalog. Perfect size stars for this particular stamp set. And they are self-adhesive. There's a little circle on the back here. So I'm just going to bring it over, put it on there. Ta-da. And here's my red rhinestones. Red rhinestones. Here we go. I have to grab those from the top. I love these. This is something that carried over from our other catalog, and I use them a lot, well, especially now with all the Christmas things, but also Valentine's Day, and so I put these kind of all over here. I used quite a few of them, so I think if I would do this card in a class, I would probably do some more cards using the red rhinestones and then have my class participants receive a pack of red rhinestones because you're going to use so many of them. There we go. Come on, come back here, little rhinestone. Here we go. I'm just picking them up with my pickup tool. I'm just kind of sliding up underneath them. There we go. And see how so many are covered where the words went through, so I don't have to put any there. There, and then I did do 3 at the bottom. So it is kind of sparkly, but it's so pretty, and it's Christmas, and you need to do that. Here we go. Put one here. There. Ta-da, ta-da. I'm going to move that up a little. Alrighty. And last but not least, I thought it looked cute like that, but I wanted a little more glimmer. And this nice 1/8 inch old olive ribbon has gold on it, so it matches up with my star. Brings that color element in too. So I'm just pushing it onto my glue dot, pick it up with my pickup tool, and then I can place it where I want it. Just like that. Ta-da! There we go. Pretty fast, easy. Not a lot of elements of interest for Christmas card. I think that's kind of cute. All right, so here's my other one. So here's the one we did now. This is the one I was talking about where I made my own designer paper. I just took some of the little triangles and went with the color and added the big triangle here and made a little whale tail. I used the whale tail punch. There we go, kind of a fun fall color card. This one I showed you. I added, since you saw it last, I added the little designer in color enamel dots on there because I thought that needed a little something extra. So cute. All right, here's another birthday card, bright and cheery. So these triangles are cut out. The when you cut them out, the dies are stitched. So it has stitching all the way around. So I made 3 of them, just put them on the cardstock, and then I stamped the Seaside Spray triangles on either side of it, and then added them inside. That's a pretty bright card. I ended up putting some jewels inside here, some rhinestones like I did in front, because I got a little color there and I didn't want it, so we just covered it up. Opportunity to embellish. All right, here is another Christmas card. Yay! So here I have a double green bow. I use that green bow again. And then the Christmas trees, I just stamped back and forth, back and forth. It looks almost like designer paper on there. This little flower section is supposed to be on the tree, and you'll see it on the next card. But I thought here it just added some, a fun little poinsettia bush, little tree that I have on there. And then this right here is this die, this long strip die that cuts out, and it cuts out this interesting little pattern that makes it look like ribbon. I thought that was really neat. Hello, Linda. Hello, hello. Oh, it's snowing in Prairie du Chien. Oh my goodness. Don't let it come down here yet. I'm not ready. And, okay, here's this. Here's another tree. This is the star that comes with the stamp set. But here how you can see how the little poinsettias fit together. I used my champagne rhinestones on this one. And there we go. Cherry cobbler and shaded spruce. You know, that's my favorite green. The shaded spruce is my favorite green, although I'm loving the mossy meadow with this. And here's another one using that same packet of cardstock or designer paper. This designer paper happens to be 12 by 12, and it is on sale through the month of October. So this is, again, here's the same little tree. On this one, I stamped it with stars on it, and then this one I did the poinsettias. But using the old olive and mossy meadow together, I thought that was kind of pretty. And there's our little stars again. So, ta-da! That's what I have for you today. All these different cute cards, all made with these two sets that I think are phenomenal. Let me find my other one. So it's the tree angle, and here, this one, the right triangle. So these two stamp sets are kind of like buddy sets, and they use the same dies. So, excellent. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around. Here we go. How do I do that? Right there. Come back down. Hello. All right. So that's it. I had so much fun playing with this set. If you're interested, let me know. You can go to stampingjourney.com. You can send me an email. My information is on my website, and I would be happy to get that out in the mail for you. I am so excited about using it and using some of the different dies. So I haven't used all of the dies in that set, but I will, and perhaps come back with some things on Tuesday to show you too. So have a great weekend. Have a fish fry. I already had mine. We went out for lunch on our road trip. So take care. Stay safe. We'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.